Hey everybody, this is just a little video game update, if you will. As you know, I've collected, as you could see, for years, the Smackdown vs. Raw series. And as you could see, I've been collecting it since 2006. Actually, this is the 2005 version. This was released in 2005, but it's 2006. The 2007 one, which was released in 2006. 2008 and 2007, 2009 and 2008, 2010 and 2009, and now my more recent edition, the 2011, released at the end of October of this year. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, wait a minute, Brian, it looks like the same thing that you rented. It looks like the one you rented, right? Well, here's the difference. See that real closely? What's that? That's right, that's plastic. And then when you look on the side, what else do you get? That's right, you get the Xbox seal. Okay, here's the story. Basically, I've been planning to buy the game, right? Well, here's the story. Again, here's the story. I rented the game basically about a week or so into its release. I rented the game, enjoyed it, returned it, even though I should have returned it on the day it was due for its return. Excuse me. I kept it about a week or so, but for about another week or so. Then I returned it. And then I rented it for a second time, did the same thing. Kept it a little past its due date, got the phone call from Blockbuster, then I returned it. But now, the third time I rented it from Blockbuster, I kept it until its due date, which was yesterday, seeing as though it's now Monday, if you will, early in the morning, Monday morning. I returned it yesterday after church because what I did on Saturday is that I went out with my mom. We went and did some Christmas shopping and some birthday shopping as well because we got my nephew's birthday coming up on Saturday. So we did both, if you will. We did a little Christmas shopping, a little birthday shopping, and I had to do some separate Christmas shopping, so I had my mom give me her extra key to her car, and I did my shopping. I took the keys, I took what I bought to the car, covered it up best I could, and then what I did is I went to GameStop, which was right next door, and I bought the game. Actually, more so, I went into GameStop first, looked around, tried to find the pre-owned version of the game, couldn't find it, so I went back into Walmart, tried to look around, trying to see if I missed anything or something like that in the video game aisle, in the electronics department. Didn't see it there. I might have missed it or something like that, but if I did, I did. That's my fault. But I looked there. Honestly, I did. I looked everywhere. I looked like, okay, you go into a Walmart or a Target, they get this big section of video games separated by the consoles, right? Wii, DS, PSP, PS3, and Xbox, right? Well, I looked in those sections, didn't see it. They even have this big cabinet right on the side as soon as you go into the electronics aisle with some of the newer games. I looked there, didn't see it. Now, I may have missed it if I didn't. Now, I admit maybe I missed it or something like that by not looking well enough, but I honestly did not see it. The only game that I saw that was fighting related was EA's MMA Sports, or MMA, EA's MMA, which was reduced by $20 on the Xbox 360, which was a surprise. So anyway, I went back outside, went to GameStop, went back into GameStop, and again, I looked around for a pre-owned version, couldn't find one, so I picked up the newer version, took it to the clerk, and at first I asked him if they had any pre-owned. He looked, checked on his computer and everything, no pre-owned. So I figured, okay, whatever. It's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's my Christmas gift to myself. I'm gonna pay the retail prices that it goes for. So that's what I did. I paid the retail price, and now I own it. Now I know some people might say, well, if you rented it from Blockbuster, you could have bought it from Blockbuster, right? Yes, I could have bought it from Blockbuster, but here's the deal. When you look at the disc is a little scratched up. It's been used by many other people. So I figured, I could buy it from Blockbuster, but why would I want to buy a used version at the retail price when I can get a newer version with a disc that's never been used, and basically it's never been used, it's brand new, it's in its seal, it's off the shelf, if you will. Why pay the retail price for something that's been in various Xbox 360s when I can obviously just buy a newer one right off the bat, no problem, no questions asked, huh? And that's what I did. So now I got 2011 added to the collection of 2010, 2009, 2008, 2007, and 2006. Now here's what's funny though. This is my third wrestling game on my Xbox 360, but if we look at my games that I have over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's my seventh Xbox 360 game. That's right, 7 so far. And my collection will grow. It's going to take time, but it will grow. But yeah, this is the 7th Xbox 360 game that I have. But believe me, I know there's many people, many friends and family that I have that have more than that than I do. So, but anyway, like I said, we were there, and I said to myself I told myself this the other day. I said I was going to do it, and I did. Again, for those that question, well, why didn't you just buy it from Blockbuster? The thing is, again, why would I want to buy almost a multi-used version that's been in many consoles, many Xbox 360 consoles, for the same retail price that I could buy a straight up new one that's never been used, disc is totally clean, it's right off the shelf. Why would I do that? In fact, ask yourself that. Why would you do that? Would you do that? Honestly? Now, I can understand if you get it pre-owned at half the price, or maybe $10 or $20 cheaper. I can understand that, but why in the world would you want to pay full retail price for something that's been used multiple times? Why? I mean, I wouldn't, be quite honest, because that'd be like being ripped off. Now, I know what you're probably thinking too. Well, wait a minute, Brian. Did you get a code? Did you get the code with this? Now, you're probably asking yourself that because it was advertised to have a code. No, there was no code. Now, let me explain why. The reason the fan access code wasn't in there is because the fan access code is for a limited time. Like when you first buy the game, that's when it's around. When you first get it. After a while, they stop at the fan access code. They would have given you the code if you would have bought the game, but no, there's no fan access code. Now, I could be wrong, and maybe I forgot to ask the guy for the code, but no. My honest opinion is I believe it was only for a limited time when it first came out. I mean, I got my game at GameStop. You're supposed to get something there, like you're supposed to unlock something, right? Get a code for either somebody to unlock, right? That wasn't there either. Like I said, I believe the fan access code, as well as the whatever else you would have gotten with the game when it first came out, have expired. So now you just got to get it straight off the marketplace, which is no big deal. I've done that already. I've already got the stuff off the marketplace, so I'm set to go. But anyway, again, this is just an update of my Smackdown vs. Raw video game collection. 2011 is now a part of it. And why? because it's a Christmas gift to myself, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's doing that. So anyway, I thank you all for watching. Leave your comments if you want to, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.